Hello, welcome to our wedding cake bakery. I'm Christina. It's nice to meet you. I am a wedding cake designer and wedding planner. How may I help you? What can I do for you today? Oh, I see, so you have an appointment for a wedding cake taste and a wedding cake consultation. Please come in, make yourself comfortable. I have been waiting for you. I have prepared some cake samples for you to taste, some cake sections. Please remind me your name so that I can look for you. Oh, how do you spell that? Double L? Perfect. Oh, I see. I remember that you booked this wedding cake consultation ahead, and you are especially interested in vanilla, berries and chocolate cake. Is that correct? Perfect. So I have already prepared for you some sections. I have some slices of berries, cream cake, chocolate cake, and of course vanilla cake. But we can also make a combination of all these. So we can make a tire of chocolate cake, a tire of vanilla, a tire of berries, whatever combination you might enjoy. And you also opted for a fondant cover. Okay, so let's see. Let's take this off. And you also brought me some roses from the wedding decor and your bouquet. So are you opting for this color only? Have you already decided? Oh, you want a combination of this peachy color, pink and maybe red? Okay, and I remember that you also opted for some golden details. Perfect. Well, we'll start with the cake taste because it's summertime and these beauties need to be tried. So we'll try this first, and then I'm going to show to you some cake designs that I have personally designed, some of our most popular wedding cakes with rose decorations and flowers in pink, red, white, flowers with a touch of gold. Perfect. Let's start with this. For you, a slice of each. So we have this first one that is in this is with berry cream, and also strawberry. So we have white berries, blackberries, currants, all made with natural ingredients, organic ingredients, and we have the best bakers in Silent Valley. So this one is the berry ones. So I'm going to take one of these. put it here also. And finally we have a vanilla one. So come closer and let you know a little bit about each of them. This is the vanilla cream cake. All cakes are covered in white fondant with gold or silver details according to your wish, and decorating according to your wish also. So as you can see, we have white sponge cake base with a white filling, and we also insert sometimes berries of different kinds. Then we have this one with berry cream, a mixture of berries, organic berries, and we like to add also strawberries. And finally we have the chocolate cake, just white cake base with the purest and most delicious chocolate mousse filling. Our bakers are the best in town. So here you are. So here's a little napkin, and here's the teaspoon. Please enjoy. Just let me know which one you'd like. Of course, we can ask our colleagues to put something in a special box to take with you home for your family to try. You like them all? I'm so happy we can alternate. This is the perfect combination for a wedding cake, so we can mix together. We can do a layer of a tie of a berry cream, a layer of vanilla cream, a layer of chocolate cream, chocolate mousse, and the chocolate mousse goes so well with berries. And we can also insert berries in the chocolate mousse if you want. So you don't want the vanilla. Okay, so you want only the chocolate and the berry. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to have the cake like so, alternating tie of chocolate mousse with berries in it, and a tie of berry cream with pieces of chocolate in it. Everything covered in white fondant. Okay, now let's think about the design. Inspired by your roses. So you're going to use these roses in your bridal bouquet and also for the wedding decor and also for the wedding arch. And you're going to use this in peach, a baby pink, and also red roses alternating. Beautiful. These are beautiful roses. I like this peach color, this very light peach, and with a touch of lavender. Just perfect. Congratulations. Perfect combination of colors. So now let's see some wedding cakes, I've chosen for you one of our best wedding cakes, the most popular ones. As I was telling you, they have been designed by myself and created by our team, and I like to personally decorate the wedding cakes. It's one of the greatest passions that I have. So I have this one that is one of our most popular, and we earned the prize for the best wedding cake with this one. And this is the rose portfolio. The rose portfolio, the wedding cake that are decorated with roses. And I'm going to gently flip through these, and if there is anything that catches your eye, just let me know and I will show that to you in detail. So this is a picture from a real wedding, and as you can see, we have the same color. See? Okay, so this is the first one. I have another one like this. Again, one of our most popular cakes. I have this one with a touch of gold, as you want. One of our most spectacular ones. Another one in pure white, with real roses. So we'll have to talk about this also if you want it to be decorated in real roses or in edible roses, or a combination of edible and real roses. This is a section of mixed, just the way you've just chosen a combination like this one. So here we have a section again. This time we have vanilla and chocolate. Another one. Again, one of our most spectacular ones. And here I have some toppers. Which one would you like me to show to you? You want to see all of them? Perfect. Let's start with the first one. The first two that I have. So these are generic images. Keep in mind that we can create this in 1 tile, 2 tiles, 5 tiles. Okay, well, let's start with the most spectacular one, the one that brought us international prize. So this is a spectacular wedding cake with 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles, and the wedding theme was in 2 colors. This very light pale pink, it seems to be white, but in fact it's pink, and this beautiful red. I designed this for one of our special customers, and then I recreated this one for the international contest, and we won. And this one is decorated with, I know that they seem to be real, but these are edible roses, and we have beautiful roses and also water lilies, because water lilies were the bride's favorite flowers, and she included in her bouquet water lily and roses, but we can use only roses. If you want, we can use peachy roses, red roses and white roses. So this is the first one, and we have these beautiful gold details in real gold foil, but don't worry, everything is edible. Spectacular cake. This particular one was with berry cream inside and chocolate mousse, just the way you would like to have yours. So you can take a closer look. So we have golden foil, gold foil, roses, and two colors, this burgundy red and this baby pink. This one is from a real wedding, the picture itself. So if you allow us to take some pictures during your wedding, we can offer you a very good discount if you allow us to use the pictures in order to advertise our business. You can get even a 50% discount for this. So this is another one, and as you can see, we have the same colors as in your wedding bouquet. All the roses in this cake, all the roses are edible roses. I know that it seems to be they seem to be real roses, but they're edible. We have the best baker team, so they create a real masterpieces. And this one is in 2 tiers, covered in white fondant. Have 1 tire, 2 tires. This was a small wedding, and on top, instead of the wedding cake topper, our client opted for roses as a decor, and we have roses falling down like this. We have these peachy roses and also white roses, as you can see. Very beautiful and elegant cake. For the next one, we have 3 tires, 1, 2, 3. Again, it was a small wedding, but the bride wanted a 3-tiered cake, so we created a smaller wedding cake, but with 3 tires. Many brides do not want a wedding topper, so we place here a little figurine or something symbolic, a heart, a sculpture that we create, flower arrangement, edible one of course, but some just don't want this. And then we have edible roses. These ones here are not edible. These ones are similar to the bride's wedding bouquet, but these ones on the cake are edible. And we have white roses, and again we have these beautiful details created in a real gold foil and very carefully applied all over the cake. And this is so covered in white fondant. This is entirely white with this real gold details, which makes this cake absolutely spectacular, classy and very elegant. White roses are always classy and elegant. The next cake is again spectacular. We have 1, 2, 3 tiles. These were the bride's favorite flowers, and she also included these in her bouquet, but we can replace these with roses. She chose the same flower as a topper, as the wedding cake topper. The cake is covered in white fondant, but we have this real gold foil details, as you can see, going again all over the cake. You see, just all over the cake. And we have these edible flowers. These are edible, placed on top, and one on each tile. Again, it was a small wedding, but the bride wanted a 3-tile cake. Beautiful cake, a very successful and popular one, and we have something similar but with roses, and I think this one includes the colors that you love for your wedding. So we have red roses and pink ones. Again, we have 3 tiles, 1, 2, 3, and in this case we have this marble effect created. See this marble effect, these veins in this deep pink, dark pink, and with these golden veins, as you can see, we have some gold veins. And on top, as a cake topper, we have these roses. Again, the roses are edible. And the bride also wanted some rose petals as decor. Very Roman. So we have the same colors that you mentioned, this red and the baby pink, and of course a touch of gold. Let's go to a more spectacular one. So are you having a big wedding? How many persons? Okay, not too big. The next cakes are absolutely spectacular again, and the following cakes are absolutely spectacular. And we've also won some international prizes with these ones also. And this one is called Stars and Roses. It's one of our most popular wedding cakes. It's a bigger one. It has 1, 2, 3 tiles, but it's a bigger cake for a bigger wedding. And it's in white fondant, but it's decorated all over with these edible pink, edible roses, and little stars, and little stars. And on top, as a wedding cake topper, we have roses and stars. Roses and stars. Okay, the next one is a very big cake. This was a huge wedding with a lot of guests, and this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tires. 5 tires, a very elegant cake. Simplicity is always the most elegant thing in the world. And the bride wanted this to be, as you can see, the bride wanted it to be in pure white with edible roses on top, and that's it. But each tire is decorated with these delicate embroideries in sugar paste. So it's covered in these laces, very delicate lace details. These are really difficult to create. That's why this is one of our most expensive cakes. And this lace can be created in golden foil if you want, or in white, or in baby pink. And we can add here on top the roses that you want. Another big cake that won a very important prize is this one. It has the designer signature here, as you can see, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tart cake in white with this cascade of roses and flowers. These are edible, but each rose, each flower, each little flower, each rose is a little work of art, a little piece of jewelry in itself. We have even a heart-shaped detail here, and the flowers come from the top, sit down in cascade to the base. And I'm going to show to you in detail how this beautiful wedding cake decor was created, how this spectacular cake has been created. Each rose was individually made and gently placed in order to create this masterpiece. This is in white, but we can make it in whatever colors you want. I'm going to show to you some sections. Start with rose 1. So we have white fondant, and when you section the cake it looks like this. We have layers of chocolate cream and, in this case, vanilla cream. So in your case we're going to have chocolate and berries, raspberry, strawberry, currants. You choose the fruit. Okay, so let me just show to you the alternatives. If you want a colored cake base, colored sponge cake. So in this case we have this we have chocolate and vanilla cream, and the client wanted a chocolate cake for her wedding, and also wanted it decorated with raspberries, just to see the alternative. And the next one is a section of the red velvet cake, but you didn't want. I say that you didn't like this, but this is a section of a red velvet cake, and it's decorated with white fondant also. So, which one? Oh, that's perfect. Look for it. So you're not having a very big wedding, about 60 persons. So this is a really beautiful cake. Well, it's the cake that I would have chosen myself. It's so beautiful and delicate. So this one. Okay. How many tires would you like? 3, just like this one? So you want this exactly the way it is with this gold insert. We do not have a topper. Going to show to you some options. We can add roses here on top of it if you want. And what color do you want these roses to be? Okay, in baby pink. Just like this color. Okay, perfect. So you want the cake exactly like this one, but with roses in this color. Wonderful, 3 tires. Perfect. And now let me show you some options for the topper. For the topper we can create these little sculptures in sugar, or if you want to keep it as something to remember your wedding, we can create these in resin or even plastic if you want a cheaper option. And this is one style, just the couple. Of course we can replace the persons according to this is more abstract. We have just a heart, and we have this option also. Or we can add roses on top of. You want this one? Beautiful. So I'm going to create this in sugar. So you want this to be edible. Okay. So let me see. You want this cake and this topper. I'm going to take some notes to write your names here with double L, of course. So 3 times white fondant and peachy roses. I would like to keep these to create the color, the right color for the roses. And inside we have berries like strawberry, raspberry and currants, plus chocolate mousse. And foil. Real gold foil. Perfect. Well, now you need and a heart-shaped topper. So imagine that here we have that figurine sugar. Perfect. Well, your cake will be spectacular. Congratulations and thank you so much for choosing our wedding cake bakery. If you have anything, if you have any questions, just let me know, call me and we'll examine carefully every detail. Now you can go to the cashier desk and pay for half of the total, and you can pay the other half after the wedding, or if you allow us to take some pictures and advertise our business, you'll pay only half of the total. Perfect. Thank you so much. Congratulations again. My lovely dreamers. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please drop a like. Leave me a comment. I love reading them and I always reply. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much again. See you next time. Bye bye. So which one would you like me to show to you? You want to see all of them? Perfect. Let's start with the first one. The first two that I have. So these are generic images. Keep in mind that we can create this in 1 tire, 2 tires, 5 tires. Okay, well, let's start with the most spectacular one. The one that brought us international prize. So this is a spectacular wedding cake with 1, 2, 3, 4 tires, and the wedding theme was in 2 colors. This very light pale pink, it seems to be white, but in fact it's pink, and this beautiful red. I designed this for one of our special customers, and then I recreated this one for the international contest, and we won. And this one is decorated with, I know that they seem to be real, but these are edible roses, and we have beautiful roses and also water lilies, because water lilies were the bride's favorite flowers, and she included in her bouquet water lily and roses, but we can use only roses. If you want, we can use peachy roses, red roses and white roses. So this is the first one, and we have these beautiful gold details in real gold foil, but don't worry, everything is edible.